From just outside of Geneva, Switzerland, EA Sports coverage of the world of golf brings us to scenic Loch Lomond and the Evian Resort Golf Club. Rich Lerner pleased, as always, to be joined by Frank Nobilo. And Frank, today we're going old school. This is a one-on-one competition using match play. You've done it around the world, match play over in Europe and at the President's Cup. What does it take to be a good match play golfer, Frank?
Someone that stays in the hole as long as possible. And that's the thing, because if you just hit a bad shot and you almost give up on it, I mean, you're conceding a hole immediately to your opponent. Don't give an inch.
That first one's always important in what figures to be a tough match. And that one safely in the fairway at this opening par 4. And that's going to be just fine. Left side of the fairway to start his round. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
We're looking at 123 yards to the flag and the pin on the left portion of the green.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
Hello, Rich, and what a treat it is to be out on this wonderful course in Evian. An excellent angle to come in here at the first from the left-hand side. It's a tricky two-tiered green. It can catch you out off the tee, definitely. Very tricky to come in from there because of those branches.
Ten-foot putt left.
That's the cruelest thing about this game, Rich. I mean, it's just now it's another shot.
Safely in. It's a par here at the first. And that is going to win the hole. Boy, this scenery hits you early at Evian as we look at the 163-yard par 3 second. Just a stunning backdrop with a lake and the mountains beyond. Best advice, take at least one, if not two, fewer clubs here, because many a tee shot has flown this green and wound up in the 4 back bunkers or even down near the market and Avenue du Bouquis below. Oh, do you believe it? Right off making birdie. This tee shot on the very next hole. Out of bounds. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Okay, well, that is on the green, but apparently just too difficult to get enough loft on it out of the bunker, and that winds up well beyond the hole. Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Time to move on to the next hole. Okay, this par 3 shows its teeth. It is a double bogey. This is a fun hole, the third, at 355 yards. The biggest hitters will be tempted to go for it. However, this long and skinny green, you can see, is difficult to hold. Iona, a second coming up.
Finding the fairway here at 3 is a bit of a result. Today, the pin all the way back, so you've really got to trust the yardage.
That's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
75 yards, the distance remaining here for his second to this par 4. May need to recheck the yardage after that one. That's on the green, but not a real good shot. Surprised he's not taking driver out for this one. Is a long ways away, though it is for birdie. Nope, didn't get it, didn't hit it. He'll have 17 feet on this putt. Okay, that's a par, but it's going to take a free putt on the other side to avoid losing this hole, and I don't think I see that happening. So, this for birdie to win the hole. So that, safely in, it's a par here at the third. Well, a narrow chute flanked by trees means we are at the 431-yard par 4 fourth. Fairway sloping left to right towards Lake Geneva. A wayward tee shot to the right will find the trees and OB markers. A drive down the left will roll towards the center of the fairway. Okay, things have been a little shaky here on this front side, but a few more drives like that could help right the ship. Okay, not much to fault so far. Early two-up advantage, and that drive safely in the fairway. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
One of the toughest approach shots we'll have here at Evian. On a sloping fairway, we're on the side of the mountain to an elevated green, so really you have to have a high ball flight.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
He's got 109 yards to the front, 108 to the hole. Pin is on the front left part of the green.
Just needed that little bit more. I know it's 10 feet, but come on, I want it a little bit closer.
This a little under 10 feet for birdie. Okay, that'll do. Just a par, but it puts the pressure on the match. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. This is a good par 3 right here. The 5th is 187 yards, and you can see there is water guarding the front and right of the green. Again, club selection is crucial here. Left side of the green, that's the spot to aim. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
How about the accuracy there? That is kick-in range, a beautiful shot. So, Iona, this a second from the bunker.
Well, to avoid the one big miss on this hole, the water is a bit of a result, but a par from the bunker is not an easy thing to achieve.
Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. Anything close will do. This for par to win the hole. Now, even for bogey, this to win the hole. Okay, so that'll be a bogey, and it likely will not be enough to hold up on this hole. So what could have been there, mere inches from going into the cup, but the consolation prize is a tap-in birdie. Here now at the 406-yard par 4 6th. A slight draw off the tee will follow the contours of the hole and give best access to the green on your approach. You have to avoid the 2 fairway bunkers on the left.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
This is turning a little to his left.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
Ball sitting okay here for his second here at the 6th.
Just too much juicy grass between the ball and the club face. It's always going to come up short out of that sort of light. I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
This from about 10 feet. so painful when you come up that short.
Why is it that putts on line come up short?
Okay, so that'll be a bogey, and it likely will not be enough to hold up on this hole. Safely in for a par here at the 6th. 559 yards, 7th is a good par 5. It's the first one here at Evian. It's a chance to get home in 2 with 2 good shots and maybe get out of here with an eagle 3.
Now that was 50-50 off the tee. Rough, fairway. I guess it was more than 50-50. Fairway's fine.
And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. That's a well-played hole, and that will swing the pressure to the other side as this one in for a birdie. Now this for matching birdies at the par 5. And that's not going to do it, so things going to get just a little more interesting as this lead is down now to 3 up. We come now to yet another par 3 on the front side at Evian, the 211-yard 8th. This green, one of the narrowest on the course, so accuracy and distance control are required. And that one going to wind up smack dab in the middle of the green. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Now a second to this par 3. Look here at birdie.
Yeah, and it's certainly no gimme from this length. It would be a Brucey bonus to find the bottom of the cup. Main consideration has to be about pace.
I think that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Just 5 feet left. How does that not go in? Okay, so that'll be a bogey, and it likely will not be enough to hold up on this hole. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. Finishing up the front side here at Evian with a 524-yard par 5-9. Chance to gain a stroke or two before the turn. It is reachable in two, but you must find the fairway off the tee. Birdie, maybe even eagle, there for the taking. This one starting up that left side.
While there's good bounces, there's bad bounces. That was a good one.
As picturesque as they come, that is right down the middle.
That was unlucky too. If that ball had just slowed down, it could have been an eagle putt. Just kept going. Oh, just over the back.
Iona, a second coming up.
Yeah, and it's an inviting second shot, the pin all the way back. If you land this ball at the front of the green, coming in with a slightly longer club, you've got a good chance of chasing it all the way back there.
But that one had to feel good.
Well, it struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Length will be an issue here, no question, as will the speed down that slope. But this is for an eagle.
Are you kidding me? That looked like it was in.
Okay, no problems there, and that, I imagine, a very satisfying birdie. Well, you always like a hole where you have to make a little bit of a decision. Here we are at the 10th. It's 412 yards. You can see it's a dogleg to the right. Comfortable with your driver? Well, you might want to try and just blow it over the trees on the right side. If you want to play it safer, pull out the 3-wood, put it in play. You'll still have a relatively short iron into the green and still a chance to make a birdie. Boy, everything coming up roses so far. Another solid drive in the fairway. And this match is drawing nearer toward an early finish. And that one going to be okay, although it does finish just off the green. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
Yeah, useful to find the fairway here at 10, but heading towards a very shallow green, and back down the mountain we go, so club selection is very, very important.
Well, there's a good strike in there, just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. It's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie.
Chance now for another birdie. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. Here we are at the 352-yard par 4 11. Uphill, dogleg left. Drivable for long hitters. That's right, if they can draw it around that corner. 5 bunkers on the right side of the fairway. The only real trouble off the tee. So the golf ball ends up in that first cut. It's a little bit less than 2 inches. You can see the golf ball. Should be able to get at it, but may not be able to control the spin. We'll see. Now this, his second to the par 4 from just off the fairway. Well, I know I'm paid to talk, but there's not really much to say about that. Best to just move on to the next shot. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been.
Oh, did you get a piece of that one? That just flew air miles the green.
Not quite enough pace on that putt. From about 8 feet. Much needed there as that's in for a double bogey. Okay, so that one finished off with double bogey. We come now to the 437-yard par 4 12th. Best play off the tee is to fly the bunkers on the left side of this right-to-left sloping fairway, giving you a good angle to the green. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
Yes, he's left himself 140 yards to the flag. Pin smack bang in the middle.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. Oh, settle. Nope. That's a shocker there. That may go all the way off the green. Got to fully commit to this one as he'll try again. All right, good job to blast that out, but it is by no means home. This is a 13-footer. Don't be short. Just another couple of turns, Frank. Okay, a disappointing 6 here at par 4. So, a tough hole. That's in for bogey at 12. Here now at the longest par 4 on the course, the 503-yard 13. Dogleg left with bunkers on either side of the fairway. A miss left off the tee will make it almost impossible to hit the green in 2. So, right to right center of the fairway is where you want to be. This one working up the right side. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Okay, moving closer toward putting the finishing touches on this one. 3 up late and safely in the fairway here. So he may need to choke up on this one as he gets set for his second. Iona, a second coming up.
Well, clearly got all of that one on the tee here at 13, opening up this green beautifully in a slightly elevated position, so we can take dead aim.
Now this for another birdie.
There is a sneaky bit of break from left to right on this putt, but don't overdo it.
Okay, there's one. Can't lose the hole. That's safely in for par. And that's not going to do it. So all of a sudden, the deficit is up to 4. This is a big par 3 right here. The 14th is 244 yards. Doesn't play all of that because the tee, as you can see, is elevated. That green happens to be well protected by 3 bunkers on the right. The winds can be an issue here, so there's a lot going on. This will take your best shot. Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. So this one downhill all the way. This will be a tough one to judge. Okay, so that'll be a bogey, and it likely will not be enough to hold up on this hole. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And that'll do it. Welcome in, everyone, to EA Sports' continuing coverage of PGA Tour Golf. With Frank Nobilo, 15 times a winner around the world, I'm Rich Lerner. And Frank, you're a veteran of 3 President's Cup teams on the international side, so you know a thing or two about match play. And that's what we have in store for us here today.
Yeah, match play is, I always think it's a fun format, but I think one of the big mistakes people make is they think they have to play too well. You're only playing one player, not the whole field. So sometimes a par's good enough.
And that will settle in the bunker, so an early test here at the first.
Yeah, normally you'd rather the early test come a little later on in the round, but you know he should have a better than average chance to go for the green from here.
And that's a good start to this match. This tee shot squarely in the fairway at this opening par 4. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notavigay III.
It's about 97 yards to the front, 118 to the hole. Pin is in the left back portion of the green.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
So after the poor opening tee shot, his second at 1. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
This from 7 feet. Okay, first par putt made. Now, will we get a second to tie this hole? Okay, that's in for par here at the first. And that'll mean this match will remain tied after 1 hole. No fairway here, this one in that rough. This starting toward the right side. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Second shot. Good look at the green. So from the rough, here's his second at 2.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realise if you just miss hit the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Okay, that'll guarantee at least a push. That's in for par. Now a 7-footer. And that's not going to do it. So now, this is back to being just a 1-up lead. And this, not the longest hole players will encounter, so just an iron off the tee, and it works out to perfection. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
124 yards to get you to the front portion of the green. 139 yards will get you to the flag. Pin in the middle, so it's a green light.
And that's a good approach shot too. Just a little left of the hole, but a good chance for birdie.
That is well judged. Straight into the cup. It's a birdie here at number 3. Moving on, we come to the par 5 fourth. And that will do just fine. Still well over 300 yards to the flag, so getting this to a good number, the key here for his second.
Par 5s too. They're the ones you really want to make birdie on, but the second shot, that's gone into that bunker. It's an awkward third.
Yeah, mission accomplished. On into, didn't fly it all the way there, but got enough release in good shape.
Not the best shot we've seen today, but when you consider that was set out of the fairway bunker, it certainly gets a pass grade.
Now this for birdie.
Well, it's the trickiest putt in golf, the straight flat one.
This one just about straight at it for eagle. Oh yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. And getting sent to tee off on this par 3. And that's certainly not what you have in mind standing on the tee box. That never had a chance of hitting the green. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now a delicate little chip here for his second. Now from a tight lie, this his second. Right about 9 feet here to the hole. Okay, so that'll be a bogey, and it likely will not be enough to hold up on this hole. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. Forging ahead, we come to the par 5 sixth. Okay, things have been a little shaky here on this front side, but a few more drives like that could help right the ship. Okay, that will work its way out to the fairway, but it's going to leave a fairly lengthy approach coming up. I'm not sure he got every bit of that three-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie.
Well, in my book, that's a good shot. You can really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it all day long, some of those would finish up close, and you'd have plenty of birdie putts.
Ten-foot putt left. A 6-footer now for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And that will make things a little tighter as he gets back to 3 down. And that one looked good for a while, but it's going to get gobbled up by that bunker. To the ball on an upslope now for his second.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realise if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%. You can see why the architect has put this bunker exactly here, because if you don't hit a good shot, you're going to find another bunker, and that's exactly what happened.
Nope, didn't get it, didn't hit it. That one kind of took off on him. That'll happen sometimes coming out of the bunker, and that scoots right on by. This will be a 14-foot putt here. Oh, that'll bring a wry smile. A very good putt there to save his par.
Looking for one good, clean strike of the golf ball here at the par 3.
This one looks right on point. Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green. Okay, safely aboard. Okay, so that in for par, but it might not be enough with a birdie putt looming on the other side. Okay, safely in for his par. And this is going to remain a difference of 2. That one looking a little right. Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up. And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker. Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Well, lesson there, I think, is if you find the bunker, you're just asking for trouble, short of the green, and a lot of work to do to salvage par. Okay, that'll guarantee at least a push. That's in for par. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Backside starting now as we come to the par 4 10th. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Now Noda his second from the fairway.
146 yards left to the hole. Pin about medium depth, though it is on the left side.
And here at the 10th, with the iron in hand, and hits it stone cold close. Oh, and that came out of the rough way too hot. But it is back in the thick stuff. More problems.
I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work.
Okay, so that'll be a bogey, and it likely will not be enough to hold up on this hole. Not conceded, but a couple of putts will win the hole. Yes, a good roll there. That's in for birdie. Now the par 4 needs a good tee shot. This up the right side off the tee.
Oh, he gets a little lucky there and even bounces back into the fairway.
That one was running so hot. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. Okay, just a par, but that will at least guarantee no worse than a tie here on this hole. This to tie the hole. So that brushed in for par here at 11. And that'll mean this hole's going to be tied, and the difference will stay at 3. Okay, that's going to do just fine. Trying to work out of this 3-down hole, and that's a good start. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. A good break got him here, now his second to the par 4.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
This from about 10 feet. So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. 13th hole coming up. It is a par 4. This may be a touch right. From the fairway nota, this his second.
152 yards left for him. Pin is very accessible here, right in the center of the green.
Well, that is a proper iron shot. Good full swing too, and gets the result it deserves. Great shot. The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
Okay, par's not a bad score here, but it may be the second best with a birdie putt looming on the other side. So, this for birdie to win the hole. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. Par 3 tee shot needs to be precise. And I think that may have surprised him. That carried much further than he anticipated. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Second shot now, here at the par 3. Got to at least try to cozy it in that 3-foot circle. This for birdie. Eight-foot putt here. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. Final few holes coming up as we reach the par 4 15. And this is turning into a walk in the park. Another smooth swing there. And it's looking more and more likely that this will not go the distance. And with this deficit, it's going to have to be perfect golf from here on out. And that's a start, as that will wind up on the short grass. Well, going to be a lengthy putt for birdie, but on a long approach like that, anything on the green is a welcome sight. Just want to nestle this one down to within a couple of feet. look at birdie here at 15.
And he's got to be happy where this ball went up. Just slightly uphill, looks almost dead straight.
Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And that's going to do it. A victory here by the final count of 4-3.